No, we're definitely repeating that. Hello, everyone. You can't get enough of Undertale music when you're feeling emotional. Hey, welcome. N is here, Aishu is here, Schrodinger's is here. How are you, everyone? Welcome. Always good to see new faces, old faces, regular faces. Names, usernames, not faces. My god, I would be so afraid if there were faces. Good, thank you. How are you all doing? Your faces. Hey, Psycho. I'm so happy to see you here, and also Schrodinger, I'm very happy to see you here because if I finish the formatting fast and I finish the page that I want to line, I might have time to doodle something that's you inspired. Yes, Daniel is the goat, right? Wait, why don't I have... Where's my OBS? Here's my OBS. First, I need the spoilers because I didn't open all the pages. The second page is... Oh, wait, let me save this. And this. Okay. Hey Elma, we have no face. We're all simply little bunnies standing in a group like a big love cloud. Oh my god. Speaking of bunnies. We almost didn't have a stream today. If what was going to happen last night happened, we would have lost Jevi last night. I've had Jevi since 2021 and I almost squished him last night. I sat on him. I don't know how he survived. This is the biggest thing. Now, this is funny today. Yesterday I was freaking out. I couldn't sleep. No, it doesn't have to do with the new ramp at all. But I sat on him. And it looks as scary and painful as it sounds because I have a camera, a security camera in my room, and I watched the footage today when it started to become a funny story, not a serious, scary what if. I don't understand. It was so... I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how he survived. I still can't believe. Like, this is just... Thank God. It's a blessing from God that he wasn't squished like Tom and Jerry or something. No, Sleepy, don't make it like that. I don't know how he was on the couch because I was bending over looking for him to feed him, to get him some treats, and I just sat down and then he's under me and I don't know how he got there. But yeah. Hi, Jeffy. He's now next to my... Maybe he's just suicidal. He's now next to the chair wheels. But yeah, back to the update. Stealth 20,000. Welcome, Alpha. He is 700 grams. And I'm like 54 kilograms or something. Imagine. Just imagine. I'm gonna scare mom so good, she's never gonna know. Oh, dude. It was scary, alright. He is a little devil, Jevil. I started to... I tried to beat Jevil again. Jevil now, we're talking about the character from Deltarune, but he's still very hard to beat. Anyway, back to the updates. Yes, Aishu. Daniel said everything that White needs to hear for a long time, but we really needed to hit a certain point for him to accept that. I was making the joke last Saturday on... Not joke, like last Saturday I was talking about how... on Discord, how if it was chapter 39, White, he would have just like snatched the cigarette away from Daniel, threw it on the floor and left with a snarky comment or something. But he's a different person now. I need to change now the... wait. I'll leave this and then I'll change the playlist to... what are we listening to today? Let's go with post-rock once we're done with this. Danny said what's supposed to be said. Yes, yes. My piggy has fluffy long hair, so you can see him. It was nighttime, and Jevi doesn't... It's not easy to see him at night. He's just a little ball of shadow. To buy couch covers that doesn't have any of Jevi's colors. My couch is very light grey, and it has a white blanket over it, so... I wasn't looking where I'm sitting, this is the thing. But I didn't imagine that he'd be on the couch. I forgot how rude he was, and you didn't even know who Daniel is back then. It's so interesting to go back and read the earlier chapters, putting in mind who Daniel is to White. Like when White asks if she's the kind of person who would die unnoticed. It's very insulting to say. White snatching the cigarette always makes me laugh. Yes, it makes me cringe, personally. Saying the best at the best time for it. Yes. Again, Danny before chapter 55 is different than Daniel after chapter 55. Not 54, 55. And White has the audacity to say Black has no manners. Black has... not Black. White has the audacity for many things, man. He's just... he's just a lost soul. At least he's open to different points of views right now. I think Danny deserved a paid vacation after all this. Oh wait, let's go back to this, yes. So how are you all doing? That's... Sleepy, I hope you had good sleep. Aishu, I hope you are having better time with your studies. What? Okay, so we just do it like this and then paste these. So this is where the update ended, and then great. It's just interesting how the more you're trying to, it's easy to lose perspective. Sure. It's always interesting to read greyis, no matter how much time. Very happy to hear that. These sessions are very fun, but they always leave me a little bit worried as a storyteller. So I'm glad that everybody's enjoying them. White needs to buy him a replacement cigarette as an apology. See, White isn't even mentioning any comment or anything, like turn that out. No comment whatsoever about cigarettes. I have a feeling you'll be looking for brushing the seat with your hand every time. Yeah. No, I'll definitely just look before I sit. I don't trust him anymore. The funniest thing that there was no reaction from Jeffy. No reaction. Ugh. It was so scary. It's funny now, but... Such a slow typer these days. I am very, like, I join streams sometimes, and I'm always like, by the time I have my point across in my head and I type it, like the topic is just moved on, so I just delete. Sometimes I write something that, like, I feel it's really good, so I just copy and paste it on the note. So I have a lot of notes that are just random thoughts, random ideas, random replies to the streamer that will never reach because the topic has just passed, man. I haven't left the bed yet, and this stream is going to be my motivation. No, you should stay in bed for longer. Enjoy the stream in bed. I've been in a very good mood today, and that's why I have energy. I was very happy when I saw you on the Discord chatting, and as well, I don't think I've seen. I'm not sure, but Frog and Schrödinger. Schrödinger has been a while, but Frog and maybe for a week or something, or maybe very minimal. And then Aishu joined, and everybody is like, what an update. Thank you. Regarding White's words about how the straight person is boring, I struggle with this thing too, so I can relate with him in this. Yes, and honestly, this is a thing that I think of myself, especially for White. Like, this is White, it's his legit thinking, and you know what? It's good to keep in mind the whole conversation that happened in chapter 55, and it's very good that a lot of people are rereading right now on the Discord, and another 2 chapters come hand in hand, which is chapter 55 and this chapter, because I can imagine a few people getting lost in White's mind with the way he jumps from one topic to another, especially when he talks, like he's talking about what black, and then to identity, and then to fiction. But that is White, and this is what was mentioned in chapter 55, like all the ideas come together in his head, and this is why he used to talk to Daniel and make him all the voices, because he has a lot of worries, a lot of things he thinks about: identity, Black's friendship, his work, his writing, his father. So it's easy for him to just go all over the place. And it's as a writer and as a person who is struggling with his identity, this thinking of him, like, or how good characters are kind of boring, and unmemorable. And this is, I think, a question that we all kind of, if you are not the troublemaker, if you weren't the troublemaker in a classroom, you probably had the question, because you can see that the teacher is always bothered by this student who is a troublemaker, but you can also feel all the attention and almost like this love and interest in them from the teachers. Unless they're like real troublemakers, and then it becomes it becomes nasty. But yeah, so it's a question, it's a valid question. But I also, as a writer, while I wrote this maybe last year, this chapter, and while I was writing it, I was thinking, because White worries me, especially the more he opened up. It started last year when he started to talk around chapter 73, opening up, talking to Daniel, talking to Jad, asking questions. And I can't help but worry that people who loved White for a long time are going to start to see... I mentioned before my worry about him because he thought about a lot of things that we read but nobody knew in the cast. And now that he's talking about these things that he thought about and we read in monologues, maybe some people are going to start thinking that, oh, this is getting boring because it's the same idea we already know about White. So why don't you just jump ahead, like show us that he's gonna say it and just change the scene? But it's hard with White because we need to see White talk. This is the development for White, for him to talk and say these things. But at the same time, it makes me worry for him. So he, as an identity issue fighter, and as a writer, he is asking these questions, and me as an author is also not asking the question, but I have it in my mind. I have to continue to think how to write and present White in the best possible way. People who love White and understand White and White's struggle, I don't worry about those, because I see it every week. Everybody's excitement for what White is doing and trying to do, his development. So yeah, a lot of a long answer for you, Aishu. But I understand. I guess a lot of people relate to him with this question. I swear to God, I turned on the AC. I don't know why. It's not turning on. I feel good since I'm here watching you. I'm very happy to see you here. And Andy, welcome. Daniel, I just keep dropping bangers after bangers. Yes, Daniel is just... Honestly, he's the king of this arc, to be honest. It starts with Black, but ever since we started to focus on White, Daniel is the one that is like center stage. Welcome, Andy. Jeffy needs to learn from the piggy. He's very talkative. No, Jeffy doesn't make any sound. He makes sounds when he destroys things or he jumps, but or like digs and stuff. But generally speaking, they don't make any sounds. Rereading chapter 55 and then this update turned my entire head upside down. White and Daniel talking and talking and talking and talking. Oh, I had to think so much about all these layouts to fit all this. Daniel talking and White writing it. I feel like a lot of artists think about it, thinking that they'll lose their spark or get boring if their mental health improves. Oh, that's interesting. I read about that. Oh, yeah. I can imagine that. I never thought about it. Like, I didn't cross my mind, this thing. Another point is, in a Japanese game, I love one of the twins because he has a fun vibe whenever he shows. And the opposite with his twin brother, calm and doesn't speak much, so I now see the other's point of view. Aisha, you just summarized Ildar and Izar. That's silence for you now. White Pookie, they'll never make me see you as boring. Ah, Andy, I'll always think of you then, every time I doubt myself. I'm so excited to meet the real healthy White. I wonder how long it will take us, man. Now, for me, I don't think this was about what even it's the same topics. We know more about this certain topic. That's cool. That's comforting. I can see why I'd be worried. Lots of slice of life manga have the issue of things are so slow, plot not progressing. Yeah, that's why I have this whole thing is because it's very important to trust the process because yeah, slice of life and my writing. But I mean, at this point, if somebody is reading chapter 71, for example, and tells me, oh, so things are so slow, I'm like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? It's chapter 70. Haven't you noticed my style of writing? Africa Grey is slice of life. It's so riveting to me, even when it's just white thinking and thinking, but doing nothing. I need to make sure what that word means before I react. Compelling. Okay, then I got it. Thank you, honestly. I get too excited when I'm writing and I can't wait to release pages, but yeah, sometimes we all have these down times when we just question how good the thing is that we're working on. Daniel is not holding back at all. Yeah, Daniel's so an opening and he's like, yeah, I'll take all that I can get from this. As long as he's just like, even here, he got annoyed by the last remark. What was the last one here? Because Black is growing and probably will become more independent, so you want to find a way out before he does. And this is his reaction. So he's angry, but look, he goes from this to this. So he's really interested in knowing. The whole question of how to move on mid this session is just the biggest development for White. Merge selected, yes. Welcome, Silly. Good morning. This manga is one where the boring stuff, the stuff I live for, please. Yeah, I know there's I know the readers, I know my readers, I know there's an audience for this. And I really, really hope that Elma said on Discord that this session would have killed them point blank. And I really hope that like it's a good thing. It would make one be faced with a lot of things that they don't want to think about or admit. And I really wish that people who are 17, older, younger, and reading this and get their thoughts sorted through Daniel and White's sessions. This is like my ultimate goal maybe with White, because I mentioned this before. I don't know which which chapter in the Discord, but we talked about it before and how I feel like this day and age, and sadly the generations to come, like maybe one or two generations, will relate to White more than anything because of all the knowledge, especially when I see kids now and all the knowledge that they know at a very young age. I feel like sadly we're gonna get a lot of people that will relate to White. Jevi is the silent ninja who hides in plain sight. He is. Where are you, Jevi? See? Can't. And he has a black basketball as well. We'll be here all the way to see White change for better or for worse. Who knows? Maybe he decides that it's more fun. When stuff is actively happening, it's the stuff that's gonna make you so... You know it. You know it. Gonna search if rabbits do a sound. This opens my eyes on the... You don't want to hear their sound. You don't want to, because they have one sound, which is a scream that they make when they are extremely threatened. And it's a very, very, very upsetting sound. Daniel and White's conversation have been the most eye-opening stuff I've read in my 16 years. Oh my god, Andy. The world is grey and this manga is the first I thought of? My god. This is very humbling. For real, this is very humbling and encouraging. I always feel when I read White updates, I'm like, wow, I needed to read this. Yeah, again, this is why I sometimes feel like it's helping a lot of people, but at the same time, I hope that it's not... for the price of like showing White in a light that he wouldn't like to be in. I personally am... I've been waiting for so long, and I draw him better even these days because of how easier he is, generally. And this lost state that he's in is interesting to draw him, honestly. Very fun to write him. And then as I said, the whole idea of him removing the cigarette and throwing it and all that is just very cringy to me, to be honest. No blame to White for this. 100% would have been huge for me if I'd read this when I was a teenager. It already was huge for me as a teenager, but still. I really, really am encouraged by this. Thank you. Jevinja. Jevinja. How when the readers are waiting for White to get worse? Who in the readers are waiting for White to get worse? Is there? Are there any readers who want White to get worse? I already done with the week assignment to have free time for greyis update stream and to play. I wanted to play last night. I'll probably expect a random stream because I do have some demos on my Switch that I want to try out. So it's gonna be just a random stream of gaming before the end of the year sale, in case I liked any of the games that I have demos for, so I can buy them by then. Tired of being nice, I'm gonna go Evil White. Honestly, Evil White might be fun to just play like a doll with. Hey Draco, welcome. Thank you. Evil White is very fun, honestly. And just like Daniel said, more aligned with his true nature. Not completely evil, but like the good boy thing, no man. Right, let's see, how can we put this? So you are critical of my friendship of... See, he's really angry, but like saying this line with this neutral face, we're proud, dude. When you said that Jevi was has a black basketball, I literally thought of our black as a basketball. Wait, oh my god. What? Where was I? I heard something about black and I thought of our black, and I always like chuckle at this because it's not like I have the most original names. So it's very natural to find black and white anywhere, but still, makes you stop. Sassy White, we'll miss you. There is a new white I realized the other day. You know, the funniest thing, remember how we all got angry about read whatever notebook you want, and then the bookshelf is locked, the bookshelf doors. And I was thinking last night, we've come a long way from white seeing I'm here for good, saying I'm here for good in chapter 4, for us to learn 10 chapters down the line what he meant. Like, we've come a long way. He's lying in a page and we're getting the answer for that lie or that wordplay the following page. So there's hope. Gaming stream, yes. I also have a horror game that I want to play. It's not like Alan Wake, but I do want to play it on stream. I do miss that time when I played Alan. I always think of Alan Wake because I like that. It was good to play a series on stream. But yeah, I need to finish chapter 79 first. Add Digimon Time Stranger demo. I'm gonna add that. If there's a demo, I'm gonna definitely add that. I've never played a Digimon game, so I'll be interested. Can you just link me on Entertainment Channel on Discord, Alpha, so I can just not forget about it? I want more, but without the attitude. You like his good boy outfit? Chapter 79 has him wearing good boy outfit. If there's enough people on stream that don't have Instagram or Twitter and haven't seen the fashion sheets for chapter 79, I could show them here. He admits his wordplay immediately now. Yes, he's grown. Alan Wake time was such a time, yes. Andy, you don't have social media, right? You don't have social media accounts. I'll have to show you white and black. Sheets. If I continue yapping, I'm not gonna finish what I have to do here. Happy to hear that, Sleepy. Didn't hear what... Oh, you can DM me or an entertainment channel maybe. Thank you so much. I love demos. If anybody has any demo for anything, just always link me. I love demos. It should be a thing. I downloaded a demo for a game and I just played 3 minutes and I deleted it, and I didn't lose any money. I didn't had to, like, demos are just very beautiful, man. A very beautiful invention. I don't know why not all games provide that. Did I cut that? Okay. So I'm just critical of how you approach it, and it's not it per se, just the fact that it's your only friendship, and in general how you approach life. Daniel is like, your whole life is just strong. How are you living? How are you still living? Say you have free time, you're done with writing. Oh my god, how am I gonna do this? Let's see. White, non-apologetically, I sleep. Hey Lars, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Damn, it's been a long while. Welcome. I hope you've been doing well. You did, however, literally rush to Insta right now to check White's outfit. I hope you like it. I didn't watch the whole thing. Thank you, Schrodinger. White in a shirt. Yeah, I love White in a shirt, especially... Have you noticed how we started this arc with White wearing... I don't know, they call it windbreaker maybe? Or, I don't know, these high neck jackets with zip. With a zipper. And now we're having all these shirts all open. His neck is free. I'll play the demo of Solarpunk, a fantasy farming game. It's very beautiful. Please just send the name or a link on the entertainment channel. I'll add it. I love demos. I'm a big fan of that. And fantasy farming games, I don't like fantasy, and I kind of got tired of farming games, but I still would try any demo. Like, I did try Harvestella, I think. It's very beautiful. I just decided that I'm not gonna buy it because, even though it has a story, not just like farming, but because one, I'm tired of farming, and two, you can't change the main character's outfit, like the character that you play with. You can't change the outfit, and I didn't like the outfit because it's fantasy. I'm very shallow. Daniel has no filter. I love those characters. Permanent demos need to make a comeback. Yes, 100%. And not like some just, I don't know, it's either Life of P or... Oh, what's that? I forgot the... Elden Ring had a demo for a limited time. And like, what do you mean limited? What do you mean? Like, just leave it. I want to test, especially with these games, I want to test if I have the skills. I don't have the skills. I never have the skills for Souls games. But yeah, I'd like to try. Take your time, Aishu. تقبل الله. The call-outs this chapter were so good. And White was such a champ. He didn't react to any of them. He wrote them down. Daniel just... unloaded everything on him, and White just took it all and wrote it down. Maybe if his neck is unobstructed, he would talk more. Yeah, maybe he started to change. I love the variety in White's clothes. Yeah, chapter 79 has White in 4 different variations of the same outfit, kind of like Black's chapter 74 when he went on all these dates. So you gotta wonder what's happening in chapter 79. If I finish... if I manage to finish the formatting, I will work on a page from chapter 79 on stream. Rasterize, copy. I'm very thirsty though. I'll have to hydrate. 15 minutes ago, thank you, Silly. I'll have to hydrate. We had burgers today. Burgers make you extremely thirsty. He wrote them down. Yes, he wrote them down. White is very strange, isn't he? He goes to this session and he writes his sessions down. It's not adorable, it's just endearing. Thank you, Psycho. And the sleepy. Oh my god, I have to hydrate. Will I reach? Oh my god, my first bottle is empty. Bottle. Thank you. Monster Hunter does that too, but I think Monster Hunter still does it. Stories. I think I have on my wish list one Monster Hunter, either stories or just I don't know. I did save one on my wish list for when I don't have any games to play. But right now we're just locking in to finish chapter 79, so I'm not doing anything. I need to finish Rebirth this year. I'm not outside of work related topics. Do you talk to anyone at work? He's not interested. Leave the man be, Danny. He's weird? No, praising White is weird, but he is strange. And it's funny, it took so long for his true colors to show, but if you reread, you see all his weirdness. Like, who would see a person wanting to jump off a building and rather than taking them down, he's like, no, let's jump into the river. Like, he's just waiting for the opportunity and just, I finally have a reason. You want to jump? Let's jump. But like, just change the destination. I do something similar. I write notes when I go to the doctor to remind myself to explain my pains. When I go to the doctor to remind myself to explain. So you write ahead of time, because yeah, I definitely do that. And I'm when I say White is strange for doing that, I'm not really criticizing or making fun of what he's doing. It's very, as I said, it's development. It's really good. I just sometimes enjoy making, because he does play a certain role. But yeah, I write down phone calls before I do the phone call. Yeah, not ashamed to say that. It's not easy. And I always tell my mother to write down what she wants to tell the doctor before we go, because doctors, especially with my mother, she has a lot of pains in different places, and if you tell the doctor all of the things at once, they're gonna just lose it. But I'm sorry to hear about your pains, Alpha. How are you doing, Tam? Are you up to date with the updates? Also, thank you again and again for the rereads, managing the rereads. Stories is the Pokemon equivalent of Monster Hunter. I've never played a Pokemon game. We adore our collective freaks. I thought Jad and Daniel co-parent him. Now I realized, no, there's a collective parenthood for White. Real best friends jump together with you. Yes. But let's jump into the river. 100%. The phone call script, I do that too. For a second, I was working at the front desk at my job and I wrote a detailed script. Yes. And sometimes I feel like, even when I want to talk, my older brother, for example, if I want to talk to my older brother, I sometimes have to have or my sister, my younger sister, because you can't just go off rails with the topics. And sometimes yeah, we can have a fun talk, but sometimes I just want to get an answer for a certain thing and move on, so I don't want to branch out into so many topics. Outside of work-related topics, do you talk to anyone at work? I'm not interested. Is there... I hope that's... I don't think it actually is. Let me just... I sleep. Okay. If I and then put this here. Let me delete this and this. Okay, now we take this. White, we're gonna get you a friend. Everybody on the Discord is talking about a friend, and they're even like they're building up the personality for him. Her, him. Him, her. They, them. Okay, now we are talking. Let's This is a long-term thought, but I wonder that if White ever does get a bigger circle, what he's gonna feel when he looks back at this. I think of this all the time, Sleepy, all the time. Like even now when I'm writing, I feel like if they look back, if you, the reader, look back at where they were. I got a comment on Webtoon, someone saying that it just feels like they're easier to talk with one another now. It's just easy. And yeah, I do feel like I thought of it more than once. I probably have written some thoughts of him in my head. I didn't document anything. Looking back at this. Regret about the relationship has never gave a chance, perhaps. The relationships he never gave a chance, perhaps. I don't know, it's just a strange thing when you think about it. The story has come a long way, and the boys have changed, and yeah, it's a thought that I do think about often. We're still in the third panel. You know what I need to do? I need to turn off what I finished so I can feel the progress, so I can see the progress. We're done with this one. We're done with this one. Okay. I don't think I talked about this, but my current daydreams with White are having him be awkward, co-worker, acquaintance with my friend's OC. It's just fun to think about how it wouldn't work. That's very nice to hear. Picturing White with other people's original characters. That's very interesting. We're yapping too much with the... Yes, it's all fun. Don't worry. Yap with me. I'll have to do better with multitasking. I think the music isn't really helping as well. It's kind of making me slow. I'd like to hear thoughts about the following panel after this one. Like, White is really hyper aware of this. I just have hostility towards people even when I have a smile on my face. It's that fake panel I mentioned in chapter 76, if you remember, the one when this old man in his work, in his office, comes to talk to him while he's sitting in the car, and he just rolls down the window and is smiling. The fakest panel of all fake panels. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm up to date with the update. It's nice to keep up with. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Very happy to see you here. I've thought of doing White and Adam from the Raven cycle fan art, but I don't really have an idea. They're just the same specimen to me. I don't know who that is. Somebody, so I had this meme of tell me which character that reminds you of me, and I'll draw them. So, and I have 6 boxes. Someone, Lou from the Discord, commented, I want to say White, but you draw him a lot, so I'm gonna say Megumi from JJK. And other people mentioned, or other people who like Megumi, like, is it Megumi or Megumi? Like White as well. Nightcore. What is so interesting to think about? It's very interesting to think about White around people. It's very interesting. It's just like watching. It's like a circus or a zoo or something, you know? Sorry, White. Very sorry, my dear. Okay, let's just fill in the black so I won't forget that this is a flashback. Let me turn this off and this off. And fill. Then turn them on. Now we turn this off. No, this. And this. This. And this. And we fill. The music got loud. Is it too loud? It should duck when I talk. So when I'm silent, it just goes up. So if it's too loud, do let me know. Blue, welcome. Is it a different blue? How are we liking the update? Yes, that's what's happening. The music is only loud when I'm not speaking. I hope it's not. I hope it fades in and out really well, because I played a lot with that for it to not be jarring. No, don't say perform for me. I was gonna, I was so hesitant to say the zoo comment, so we wouldn't get any more visuals. Welcome back, Aisha. don't know, there's something inside me. So yeah, again, this whole monologue here. I'm quite happy. I was very happy when I wrote it. Like, yeah, Daniel isn't pulling any punches here, but White as well. He's being really candid. Daniel, why don't you have more people in your life? Well, I don't like people. I don't know, they make me angry, man. And I understand why. Be who you are. Thank you. Would be perfect in clown and mime clothes. Mime clothes, yeah. I was working with something relating to Volume 7 and Volume 9's. Nier Automata. Volume 7 and Volume 9's covers. And I'm Black is doing a mime thing in a way. And can you see now why White doesn't have his fist raised only? Like the way I colored his fist, you can see that he's resting it against a glass. Now you should know what the glass is. I don't know, there's something inside of me. It's called an inferiority complex. Just like a wild guess, man. Could be wrong. And it somehow blocks me from the whole outside world and is reflected as underhanded hostility towards the people living in it, even when I have a gentle smile on my face. You don't always get a faker admitting to their fake... What's the word? What's the noun? Fakery? Bakery. It's nice to not have English as your first language. True, White needs... Oh, wait. Please don't put White in mime clothes. He needs to speak. He needs words, yes. Baker White. I just remembered that old illustration when White was looking at his reflection on the... Yes, that one too. Very good one, and yes. It's funny that in that illustration he is wearing maroon. He's wearing colors too. But I think I'll keep them like this, and then this one. I interact with people through my writing. I understand them by documenting their differences and their life on my phone, in my notebook, through the column in the magazine. I don't reach out to anyone. if they don't approach me first, but I feel things about them from observing them and then writing about them. I don't see why I should pursue anything deeper than that. Very Whisperville? There's another Whisperville in fiction. Okay, we're done with the page. I'll go pray now. Oh my god. Ugh. Let me just turn this off and wait. Turn this off. Reality testing. He should remember the reality testing and test things. He seems interested. He's such a nerd. White is such a nerd. Like, he gave him Occam's razor, reality testing. Like, just give him a term and White is instantly like, ooh, tell me more. Adorable. How am I gonna? This is hard. Oh my god, this is gonna be difficult. Like this. Oh no.
It's 7 o'clock.
Sure. Just wait a second. Merge selected, please, please. Ah. Okay, finally. Give white words. Yes, that's they are gifts. That's exactly it. You're telling me I can use new word? Seriously, it's like, my god, using new like he knows what reality is, what testing is, and then reality testing is a new word. Wow. Daniel Gifts of White Dictionary confirmed? He should. So this page is I'm gonna go crazy with this dude. Okay, where is the this? Yes. Okay, you stay out. Now this Daniel and Farhat and no. Okay, merge selected layer, copy and paste. I never talked to you about this before because you, in your hometown as a kid, see, he's good at his job. He's very good at his job. And this is why Daniel is the best therapist for White. Okay, let me just do this. Let's see. Self-praise dictionary. White's thing with words still being a thing. Yeah, it does. Words are awful. This is the thing, like, White, he is trying, but it's really, really, really hard for such a character or for such a personality to change. The overthinking, the reliance on words, how serious they take words, it's not a thing that is... If there's hope for it to change, it will take at least a decade, honestly. It's been a part of him for so long. It's the one thing that made him survive. It's not easy. It's hard for a feelings-based kind of person to start thinking. But for someone who is overthinking for so long with no regard for emotions, it's very... Because it does feel... Because you started from the logic, you started from the brain, you kind of feel like I'm gonna be less by giving my heart room, for giving my emotions room, especially when they are a male. In the time period of the story, because I feel things are changing around this day and age with the internet, and like a lot of things are aren't that clear cut. But yeah, a lot of people, and even I want to say like alpha characters, because as a person, like I'm a female, but I'm kind of I don't have problems with expressing emotions. You can probably already tell. But it does, like, when I'm always level-headed around my family members, for example. So when I show any kind of extreme emotions, even though I'm a very emotional person, it does look like a step down. Like, what happened to you? Why are you losing it? So there's this whole idea in society that being an emotional person is a downgrade. It's sad. Give Daniel a raise. Just a bigger TV, maybe, and lots of cigarettes. He's changing my mind about the therapist. Really? Ooh. I'm so glad White didn't pick another therapist. No other therapist will be able to deal with White, honestly. You need a lot of time around White to understand White. A momentous moment. Please hold your applause. Sleepy is leaving the bed and I should go pray. But let me just catch up to chat and then go pray and come back. The worst type of unhealthy coping mechanism is the one that keeps being proven right. Yes. That's exactly it. Very well said. So yeah, be right back in 10. Go take a walk. If you were walking, sit down, get your water, bathroom, whatever, and see you in 10. Thank you for waiting. Yes, she knows she's royalty. But you know what my deal with Sia is? She hates Jevi and she's very jealous of Jevi in a very funny way. Thank you. It's interesting that Daniel mentions interacting with real and fictional people too. Yeah, that's one of the lines that other people, real or fictional, are who shake us, test us, and surprise us. And yeah, both as a fan and as a creator, and I imagine a lot of you, if not all of you here, agree to that. Because he's small. It's funny, like, if she's sitting in a way and he comes and sits next to me, like I didn't pet him, he didn't touch me, nothing. Like he's just sitting next to me. She gets up, even if she's lounging really comfortably, sleeping really comfortably, she gets up and changes her whole position so that her back is to us. She doesn't even want to see us close to one another. It's very funny. This is not the page we're on. We need to appreciate the cat next to Daniel. Of course. Speaking, Andy, your comments remind me. People always remember that I have to make a command for this. I always have one brain cell working on stream. So whatever I say, if I say anything questionable, always run it by me if you need confirmation or debunking at a later stage. I just remember that you are actually on Twitter, Andy, right? Right? You are on Twitter. And I'm like, you don't have any social media, right? So, yeah, this is just an example of how my brain works. Once I went away from screen, I just got I got enlightened. I remembered everything again. Petty queen. She is very petty. Hatman definitely shaped my brain. I agree with this. Hatman? Debunking, yes, debunking. I didn't have Twitter, but it's worth it to have these notifications. Oh, thank you. You're tweeting every post like I'm doing my part. Thank you. I wish there's another platform, but I'm too used to Twitter. A lot of people left it, but I kind of still feel like it's the place other than Discord where I can be myself. I wish more people on Twitter are on my Discord, and some people from my Discord are on Twitter, because these are the two places I feel very comfortable being in and talking and just sharing. Here's the thing, I don't want to have social media and I always try to quit it. I open them in browser from time to time to check. Yeah, I don't have applications for social media. I have the browsers, yes. And honestly, Makoto Shinkai follows me on Twitter, so I'm not gonna... A lot of cool people follow me on Twitter, so I'm not gonna drop Twitter until those people are drop it or something. And I have a little bit of everything on Twitter. I have, like, if I want manga recommendations, if I want people talking about manga, people talking about... My Twitter is very weird. I don't get that many, like, when it's... Which I'm fine with, because I'm there for art, mostly. But I feel like I'm missing a place where I can express... Like, I'm watching an anime, I want to talk about it. I'm watching stuff like that. I'm playing a game. See? I don't know what happens to language when I stream. You can actually make friends and show them who you are despite what they have in their heads about you. This is the thing that I've been waiting to write for so long. This line. Oh my god, you see Jevi? Jevi! In all honesty, I only open Twitter to check on your... Oh, thank you, Andy. That means so much to me. I'd never open Twitter again. I'm sorry if I make you have to check it. This is why I try to post everything on Twitter, on Instagram as well. I wish there's a way to just... See, here's the thing. I know that my whole career is just me sharing my work online. But it's hard for me to share it so personally. Like, I can't send... When I draw something or have an opinion about anime, I don't easily share it even to my friends. I just don't like to offer myself and my brain all the time. I'm too much. I feel like it's gonna exhaust people. So this is why I like the route, especially for Discord. If there is a bot or something, and if you are on Discord, you've seen how many bots I tried. For the bot just to take care of me, I posted something on Twitter, it's gonna automatically go to Discord. I hate the idea of, like, I'm posting and come look at it. It's just easier on social media. It's to the void, you know? So yeah, I wish there's a way to just link Twitter and Instagram without paying, because there are paid services that do that. You're so real. If Makoto Shinkai followed me, I'd enjoy my Twitter like risen forever. Yeah, it's hard to just, like... What? I wanted to see how you ever played Spiritfarer before. No, I have the demo as well. I have the demo for Spiritfarer. Jevi. There is no better camera. Ah, better light, maybe. I don't mind opening the forbidden app if it means getting more content of my voice. To the void? Yeah, Psycho! Welcome. We're done with this, we're done with this, we're done with this. And this. Now we have white behind the glass as he talks about himself. Yeah, hopefully we can. Every day I have to finish 2 pages. So what I'm doing for chapter 79, I usually write the thing, storyboard the thing, sketch the thing, and then line the thing. But for chapter 75, 79, what I'm doing is I just storyboarded it, and now every day I have to sketch 2 pages and line them and be done with them on the day. So I just need to finish 2 pages earlier than usual in any day, so I can stream those do this demo stream. Merge selected layers. Yes, eye close-up and good boy outfit. I started playing a demo on my plane ride back home from Japan last month, but I didn't finish it. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish that on stream whenever I do that one stream, or just start from scratch. Demo stream is going to be one for the... I hope so. I hope so. I'm not one to say that I'm good with gaming, but it's fun. It's just fun to play video games. Ugh, the Alan Wake streams. Demo? Daniel, to the side. Slippery Show's stream. If only the second game had the same graphics and old school look, I would have bought it, but I don't like modern games and how they look. Can you hear the dog? For a second, I read who am I to as who am I? It's white amnesia. I love it. I mean, Black did mention in chapter 56, which we reread today, in his voice messages, that if White forgets everything, he has nothing. So if greyis become so successful and I have a producer who wants to make more and more and more money, they would prevent me from end the story, and they're gonna just... This is the plot twist for a lot of Turkish drama. One of the male or female leads forget everything by the end of the series, just to prolong the series more and more. One of them forgets everything, get into an accident and forget everything, and midway through they remember, but they continue to play that they're still forgetting. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. White is gonna forget everything, and Black has nothing. Maybe by that point he will have all the stories about White, and you grew up with these shows. It's ridiculous. What a plot twist, man. أهلا Manga Road. شكرا. Can you see Javi and how he is destroying the cushion? Spirit animal. You have a wild soul, Andy. I hate this. I'm sorry to say, but I hate this. I wish I drew him better, but I just couldn't. I'm sorry, sure. I said I hate it, and then I thought, like, maybe I shouldn't say it so strongly. He's just some guy. I know you'd love it. And I hate to say I hate something that someone loves. It's not the look, for real. It's just I didn't draw him well. I have this problem. If I finish the page from, if I start lining the page from chapter 79, I'm gonna show you another White that I don't like. Sometimes White's face just doesn't want to work with me, so I give up and I say, imagine, this is how I go about it. Yesterday I was working on these 2 pages and I didn't like how they look, and in the end I was like, just imagine that you're just starting manga. You're just starting. So in 5 years you're gonna look back and hate what you drew, so just like deal with it now. Listen, he's out to speak, but his expression looks flavorless. That's the thing. There's something about the face. So this is here. Let's see. Last time we mentioned Amir, right? Who mentioned Amir? And I said that next stream. Next update, Amir is gonna be mentioned. Sorry, it peaked on my end. I love this version of White so much, and then the nah, man, I hate it. The expression makes me laugh, though. He looks like a shoujo love interest. You just bumped into him. Yes, that's exactly it. Like, there's something very, very annoying here. Huh. And this is a tryhard. This is the normal White that we know. Why is it that people... Okay. The class president? Old shoujo manga. There was an AU once that we talked about, Lucy and I. For those who don't know, Lucy, my friend for years, we were just... The start of greyis was a lot of chatting between me and Lucy, and she always would come up with all these AUs, alternate universes. One of them was in a school, and Black and White were delinquents, and Amir was the class president, or Lana was the class president. I don't remember, but it was a fun thing to think about. There was another one with them being in the mafia. That's before Noir appeared, which is wild because that is the mafia man. Lana being the class president would be very, very silly. I mean, we need the love story between the delinquent and the class president. That's why I think Lana was the class president, not Amir. No, it wasn't Amir. Couldn't. Absolutely would be Eldar. Can we hide him? Like, can we put it like this? Would it give enough information? I'm sorry, Schrödinger. Sorry. I'm imagining her wrangling White and Black, dragging them to detention by the ears. That's a fun visual. Irina, the strict fashion teacher. Irina would be the principal. Those two AU pics of White are really a whole different genre, right? I'm glad you think so, Blue. Honestly, if I didn't read it in ORV, I would say that I would make White think of the idea of changing the genre of his story. That was such a good thing in the beginning of ORV. I loved that line. Like, that's exactly how White would think because of how he thinks of fiction and writing. One of the things that I'm very interested in and would like to explore in White, but I don't know how or when or if I will do it. But I'm very fascinated by how much he loves and is passionate about writing. He himself isn't aware of it. It's very funny. Classy White censorship. If I have to do some kind of censorship at some point, it's gonna be Classy White. I see the White and Dogja palette. Really? Yeah, at the start of RV. Yes. That line about changing the genre of your life, oh my god, so powerful. The train ride inner monologue. Yes, yes. Okay, let me just go check some other music. I want to listen to something. Wait, where did I? Let's go with this. White literature teacher? Delivery class? Hey, we finished 2 pages. We only have 1 page. I wonder if we have teasers today. Do we want teasers? Or is me working on chapter 79 a teaser enough? Oh wait, I need to fill in the blacks, I guess. So we have one here. And then we have maybe one here. Let me just turn this off. No, I don't want that one here. Here, maybe. Yeah. Do we want teasers? You read ORV? I don't know if that's a name of. I just read a few parts from the first book, and then I stopped. Reminds me of White. Both want to rescue everyone except themselves. I feel like that description fits Black more. There's this funny clipping that I need to finish, which is a talk between Black and White, and how Black is saying that White wants to save everyone, and he's always like trying to help other people, and he's like, no, just think about it. Who I ever helped outside of you, other than you? So that meme of this character wants to save everyone, and then a character that wants to save only this one person. Yeah, White goes in column B, I feel. I'd like to see what you were talking about in the beginning that I inspired you to make, but I'd like teasers too. Oh yeah, that one too. Oof. If I don't draw it on stream, I'm gonna draw it and just drop it on the channel. I will tag you. The stream chat yearns for teasers. Oh no. Okay. And then we reach Daniel. So what are we listening to? What we're listening to is part of the playlist I've been listening to while working on chapter 79. It's a vibe. White and Lugwang. Yep. Yes, I got you, and that's what I thought you were talking about. Taking Jad into consideration? I lost you. What? Oh, Jad, you mean for white? Yeah, I get it. Just give me time. I'll catch up. I just need. I can never hear the word link and be normal about it again. How do you deal with click the link? Link click did what free did, because back in the day, if you want to look up free anime, and it's like, no, that's not what I mean. I want the actual anime, not a website where I can watch anime for free. And then link click, we're like, click the link? Link click? Free anime. Who thought this is a good idea? This is reminding me of Spamton. Oh, how far are you in, Blue? Come on, I'm rotting in Deltarune hell alone. Link click free. Yes. Yes. I don't know who does that. I know I don't think I'm a person to say, like, I'm not the best person to criticize naming decisions, whether it's greyis or, because I don't know, why do people use greyis hashtag on Instagram? If you look up greyis hashtag greyis, you get a lot of posts for my story, but then you get people who dyed their hair gray or are wearing all gray and they use hashtag greyis, and I don't understand why. If I wear green, I use hashtag green is the new black or Green Day. Oh, that's a band. But I mean, I wouldn't write green is. I don't understand the hashtag. Why do people use it? It's already become an inside joke for me and my friend to high five every time I hear it. Link. It's that and the season 1 intro dance. Yeah, the season 1 intro dance is very addicting. Oh wait, why did it? I'm currently trying to beat Queen and keep dying round 3. I love the Queen fight. Ah, the Queen fight. Did you beat Spamton? You're chapter 2. Ah. I forgot the name. Oh my god. Noelle. I forgot Noelle. Oh my god. Green goes crazy. Hashtag green goes crazy. Ah. Deltarune chapter 2. The highlights. Hampton. The Queen. The music. Chris. Susie. And Chris. I did beat Spamton, and for the longest time I clicked no at the last part of the fight. Oh my god. Toby Fox is one of a kind man. Cancel. Rasterize. Oh, this is part of this. Oh my god. CastLD is comment. What? So we really tried teaching internet safety only to push us to click yes in the end. Yes. Just reach chapter 4. Just reach chapter 4. I'm genuinely losing brain cells thinking of Deltarune. Just feeling without thinking. Because to me, I don't go out theorizing and stuff. Even though you can't but theorize. It's too good not to theorize. Like it kind of makes you want to think where we're heading. But it's the feelings. It is the feelings. Too much. Oh my god. This is gonna drive me crazy. This page, I knew it's gonna drive me crazy, and it is. You're witnessing it. Why so gloomy? Why so gloomy? You know who's suspicious? Welcome to the club. Have fun, stream D and every. Thanks a lot for coming, Aishu. I'm always excited to see you here. Best of luck and enjoy your rest. Susie grew on me in a crazy way, so unexpected. Noelle I didn't trust until recently. Yeah, I didn't like Noelle. I hate Birdly. Susie I love, but then drove me crazy. Ralsei. My problem with Ralsei is I liked Black Ralsei. This is gonna sound so bad. I liked Hat Ralsei more than when he took off the hat. He was cuter. Black Ralsei is way better than White Ralsei. My god, I have characters that are black and white, and I'm just gonna drive myself crazy. Wait, so this... Okay, I'll take... Let me rasterize this. No, we don't. What is this Susie slander? What's Susie slander? Susie is fighting for a place next to Chris, and Chris is my number one, so... There is no slander happening. %? Yes, Hat Ralsei. Hat Ralsei, I didn't like... Yeah. I thought I was the only one because I know myself. I'm very shallow when it comes to appearances. When it comes to appearances in fiction. I don't do it in real life. I promise you. You got your eye on me? But man, I'm so suspicious of Ralsei. You're telling me people turn to stone when they're not in their own realm, but you've been fine the entire time? Okay, whatever reaction I'm gonna give now is only my reaction back when I played chapter 2, so don't worry about me having knowledge of the future. Because I totally get you. This is where I am. Okay, I just played chapter 2, so this is where I am too. Ralsei's look isn't really fun, and the way he walks with his hands behind his back. Now, with my now knowledge not of Deltarune, but of Monster makes me think of Johan. Is Ralsei gonna be the big bad evil in the end and is just manipulating everyone in and outside the game? We can talk about Chris. My favorite subject is Chris. I love them. I'm sure you can progress much. Susie did slam Chris into a locker first meeting. Yeah, but... we love Susie in this house. It's grey. Work through your... I'm sure you can progress much faster by interacting with the outside world and exploring it, even if through fiction, than by keeping it in the confines of journaling through your writing and work in the magazine. Other people real or fiction. Okay, again, I'm not sharing anything that I thought of after I played chapter 3 or 4, but one thing I love about Deltarune is this idea. It's very related to this. Because it does feel like the Dark World, it always felt. Ever since I played chapter 1, what charmed me about this series is, and how I saw it, especially with the last, the ending song, Don't Forget. I am a person who dealt with... I still sometimes do, but as a child and as a teenager, I dealt with a lot of night terrors, unexplained night terrors. And what always made me cope is fictional characters that I loved, and later on, fictional characters that I created. So a lot of the themes in Deltarune, chapter 1 and chapter 2, especially chapter 1 again with the song Don't Forget, it always reminded me of that experience. So we turn this off. We turn this off. I still haven't even beaten chapter 1 from playing in 2018, so I don't have anything to contribute. I'm sorry if we're just locking everyone out with this conversation. It's just, Deltarune is really, really living in my headspace 24/7. But you should go play it. Sure, for real. If you enjoyed chapter 1, I promise you, you're gonna enjoy what's to come, and it's really heading places. It's a wild game. Thank you, Silly. Thank you, and Psycho for all the hydrates and the posture check. Selected. Now how can we put these? We can put this here. I just keep urging people to check it out, but I can understand that it's a challenging game, and it needs time. So I just appreciate that you listen to my ramblings about it. It's just like Near, No Home, stuff like that. I don't play games, so I enjoy experiencing it via fan art and excited babbles. Well, if you enjoy that, then I have a lot of that, and I also I do want to draw a fan art. It's the only way I do fan art, by redrawing a scene that hit me like a ton of bricks. God, how am I gonna do this? I need to finish reading No Home. Yes, you do need to finish that. My friend the other day sent me saying, what's with the mothers and No Home? And I'm like, if you want to read about different kinds of mothers, read No Home. If you want to read about different kinds of fathers, come read greyis. Even though I do have my brand of mothers, but I do feel like my focus is more on fathers. Required greyis reading? Oh, No Home. I usually watch playthroughs. Yeah, I do watch playthroughs of games that I don't want to play myself, but I do want to experience the story, to know the story. God damn it, White. How am I gonna do this? So this is fine. His finger just goes into the page. We can probably find a metaphor for that. That's a live demonstration of how I come up with metaphors. Here we go. We have the instrumental version of the ending song of No Home anime. Because why not? greyis and No Home for the full parental guide. It's not parental guide, it's just parental criticism. And look like for fun diagram after the stream. Well, I don't know much about it, but it did get compared a lot while I was in Japan. But we can add banana fish to the mix. But again, I don't know much about it, so. That lost finger is metaphorically losing oneself between... Yes, you know. Andy did a whole PowerPoint... what do you call it? Slide show? What did they call it? Comparing greyis and banana fish for anyone who's interested. I was sold. Best parents of the year, and that is Noir and Eonyan's mother. What? Oh my god, Noir is the worst parent in greyis? What? Eonyan's mother, though. Ugh. Ugh. Let's not spoil anything, but man. You know what? I also never finished Banana Fish, and I think it's because people kept overhyping how emotional it was, and it annoyed me. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I do have my contrarian moments at times. I don't know if that's how you feel about it, but sometimes this is why I'm always so when someone follows me with the interest of reading greyis, someone kind of known, maybe someone in the industry, or like someone who does reviews for webcomics, stuff like that. Someone would follow me with the interest to read greyis, and then I start feeling too self-conscious. I don't want to talk about greyis too much, because, you know, if you know about something, you see something all the time, you kind of have no interest in tackling it anymore. So sometimes I just rather people who are interested in greyis not follow me, so they won't get bored before starting. Andy did a wonderful presentation. Yes, it was sick. I only said noir for N's sake. Where is N? That's the same way I felt with the silent. This is me with a lot of things. A lot of things I hated or just kept away from for the longest time were rewarding when I checked them. I'm trying to remember what something I kept putting off. A lot of things, but I don't remember anything now. Of course, I'm streaming. Once I finish the stream, I'm gonna remember it. Okay, we're done with this, and we're done with this. We're almost done, people. You should do it more, Andy. It was very beautiful. I love, like, even though I know nothing about, I don't know, let's say Genshin Impact, for example, but sometimes I just go to the entertainment channel and just check the last, I open up and it's like 25 or 50 plus messages, and I just check the last 7 or so just to see people being excited about something and talking about it. It's just very fun to see people excited and talking about stories. This is why I join streams sometimes when people are playing a game or reading manga or talking about top 10 fiction or something like that. I just love to see people talking about stories. Silk Song this month? Yeah. I can imagine. I almost always think about greyis whenever I read or watch some. My god, Andy, thank you. It was fun to be able to put it into words. If I were bolder, I would just screenshot that presentation and like market greyis in that way. Like, if you like banana fish, you should check out greyis, and here's why, made by one of the readers. But I'm just, it's just very difficult. Thankfully, it's not the anime bubbles, so it's easier to avoid people's opinions. I also mute keywords immediately. You read those? I don't read those, don't worry. I don't really read those. I just check the last few. I just love seeing people excited about things. I mean, I know about Taylor Swift and BTS and a lot of like recently, because I'm too busy this year, I know nothing about what's very trendy. But back in the COVID days, I knew a lot of fandoms just because I like seeing people excited about things and looking forward for things, you know? That's how I feel that too with my followers on Twitter. I fear I'll make them boring with all my talks about greyis. Yeah, it's first, thank you so much for always talking about greyis and all the quote retweets and replies. I love it, all the retweets, but I get you. That's always my fear. Word of mouth is very important, but there's a video. If I find it, I'll link it on the Discord about why do we get turned off by hype things. If you know Daryl Talks Games, the YouTube channel, I love his videos. And he made the video about this phenomena. And I loved it. It was very convincing. And I'm a bit of a nerd myself. I was joking about white, but I'm a bit of a nerd myself, and I like for things to make sense. And his video made it make sense. I was tempted to post it just to promote greyis. I mean, if you do it, I will quote retweet it and say, but other than that, again, as I said, I don't like, it's my whole job to post things and talk about my work and shove it in people's faces, but I still can't. I still don't like to do it and talk about it and please check it and stuff like that. I just can't. The Swifties are so entertaining. You can't just run away from something that big. And in general, I kind of watch both parties. Like if people who love, for example, Taylor Swift, and those who are against her or don't like her, I hear both parties. And this is why I'm always afraid of my YouTube history or my YouTube recommendations, because you see everything there. Just because I'm just curious. I just love to hear people talking about things they love or they hate. I love the emotion. I love the passion. This condo is sounding a bit like reality testing by a certain... Listen. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. When I wrote for the longest time, people would ask me which character I relate to most or feel like is like me, and I always said Daniel, but then Daniel became very interesting and cool, so I stopped relating to him. But when I wrote that first chapter with him and him saying that he follows... I think if you zoom in and try to make up one of the screens of his laptop in chapter 31, you're gonna see what resembles maybe Miley Cyrus. I think that was the time when Miley Cyrus was getting into this crazy period of her life. So yeah, I felt a lot like Daniel while writing him. Just following random people, celebrities, real life people, family. This needs more work. We have to reality test by posting about greyis. Don't worry about it, and because in the end, I get these doubts. In the end, it's your space. and you gotta express how you feel about it. Like for me, I know a lot of people follow me. I started talking about this and I just didn't see it going anywhere, but now it has a meaning. A lot of people follow me for my art or for greyis or for whatever, but it's art related. So when I start talking about anime or games I'm playing and sharing opinions, these tweets don't get that much traction. And I feel like maybe I should write them somewhere else, make a video about it. But in the end, it's my space. Yeah, people will join my account and go to the media tab to see new art, but they're gonna find all these screenshots from Final Fantasy Rebirth or Automata movie anime, Near Automata anime that I'm watching. And like, who cares? And I love this music. So yeah, in the end, it's your space. And if someone is meant to read greyis, they're gonna read greyis eventually. You can always spread out the greyis posts with other hobbies, interests. Yeah, I always think of that, especially with fan art helps, but I don't know. I have too little time these days. White needs to watch more Taylor Swift fans. Perhaps that's the right path. People being passionate about art is my... Yeah, being passionate about art, about creations, about stories. Psycho. I can imagine Black being a Swiftie, temporarily at least. I wish... This is the thing, like, I always know a little bit about everything, but I don't know much. So if you ask me, talk to me about Taylor Swift, I don't know a thing to tell you about it. This is why I can't imagine a character being a fan or not. I just see the vibe, I see the people, I see how far people go for a creator and how far a creator goes for their fans. It's just fun. Does Danny know K-pop? He probably is. So there was this very popular video going around in the commentary. I don't know if any of you watches commentary YouTube, but a lot of people were commenting on this woman who is talking about how her therapist is in love with her, or she fell in love with her therapist and he's in love with her. I don't know, but it's all... I don't know. I'm not gonna give my opinion. I just listened to it for the fun of it, but it kind of made me think of Daniel getting into this kind of ordeal. And now you're asking about K-pop, and I'm like, what if he has this patient who is into K-pop and telling him all about K-pop, and then he's interested to check K-pop, and the plot thickens. Kojima's Twitter. He never talks about his own work but his Kojima, come on. You can't ask me to look for inspiration from freaking Kojima. If I were more known, you wouldn't even know my Twitter is mine, because I would just be talking about anything. Because greyis would be already known. People will talk about greyis. I wouldn't have to shove it down their throats. And white, since we reached here, do we like this line with the music? And white? It's kind of insulting to both of you. I tried to time it with the music. The music is too hype. My best friend is a Swiftie and I'm a little white, so I can see Black as a Swiftie just by slice of life association. I'll take your word for it. It was such a good line. And mentioned it in chapter 76 when White was thinking about it. N's reaction was like, this is wrong of him to think about it. Like, I don't know what's the word, but what's the word she used? But yeah, I was just grinning because like, just Just wait, it's coming. Daniel's gonna say it. Daniel's like, White, you thought I was the hater of your broship, but no, it's you. Good one. Damn, I missed your comments. I love the original. I don't think it looks good like this and white. Maybe it looks like... Nah. I'm so satisfied with that question. Daniel blames white. Haikyuu music reminding me of the recent lore drops from Furudat. What lore drops? I missed those. I don't get enough Haikyuu on my feed. I should do something about that. I should mention Haikyuu once. I am drawing Kenma in this meme where people tell me who I remind them of. I can't wait to finish this meme because the family one, I asked my family, who are 6 people actually, and I asked people on Twitter, and it's very funny. Wait, what's this? Give yourself and him more credit. So what are we expecting next update? I told you Daniel was part of the Blame White Club. You know, Psycho. You initiated it. You probably should have the names. Maybe this... It's not too bad like this, I don't think. I want to see Black. Jad. Oh, of course you want to see Jad. I didn't think I'd ever say anything good that makes you giggle for the future. Why? You say a lot of things that make me think. I don't think there's any active reader right now that didn't say anything, that haven't said a thing that made me smirk or grin internally. Oh, they still need to talk about that phone call. Oh yeah, I forgot about the phone call. The phone call. The what panel? Blue, I'm waiting for that. I was waiting for that. I need to see Jad, never mind. I'm throwing Black to the side. The phone call. The Solar Eclipse Protector is also the founder of Blame White Club. Daniel is truly flexible. Yeah, Daniel is like... He doesn't show much energy, he doesn't show that many expressions, but he runs it all. There goes the phone call. I forgot. I forgot the phone call. What if I left you hanging till next book? With the phone call. Give him and yourself more credit. The problem is White is poor. That would be devil. Devil. I can't not think of White. calling... Sobbing. Calling dad illustration. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, that one. I forgot about that one as well. I have a bad memory. Okay. Okay. I think we're done. I think we can post this. But first, what... We're gonna put Daniel, right? Because he's the goat in this update. Let's gonna put this one. It's a good... There's so many things that need to be revisited. Still? I thought we're done. Redoing things. Let's save this. JPEG. Replace and okay. Okay. And this special export. Or yes, we're done with the formatting. It's 8:30. Okay. I'll show... Okay, let's just... I need to check how many pages we have next week and decide on the teasers. So next week is still September? Oh yes, we're still in 13. So next week is... Oh no! Oh my god, do you know? Oh my god! This page shouldn't have updated today. Today was only 14 and 15. My god. Oh my god. You got a whole page as a teaser. My god. So that means next... Wait, how... So... Last... It should have ended here? With a talk about... It should have ended here? I didn't hate it enough. Sorry, Shro. Okay, so after 10 more volumes of greyis, I will still continue waiting on what was it that you meant to bring up chapter 74.5? No, I'll remember. It's just a few more updates. Please remind me. I'll still remember, hopefully. Like the news about Dwight cover him going to the car, or that one he encourages. Yes, the one he encourages with black clapping for. Oh my god, the one clapping with black. I have a whole clipping written about that, and I want to draw it so bad. Ah, you remember all the good parts and. It should have ended on shoujo. Yes. Smug White beat D. Yes. But seriously, this makes more sense, right? The update today makes more sense. Like, it ended on a good point, and a good note. Yeah, I guess I gave time for Daniel's words and Daniel's goatness, because Next update. Next update. Let me just upload. The music is smug. Yes, I don't like jazz music. So I kind of was getting on my nerves. But then again, I was too busy, shocked that I updated an extra page. White played the creator, as usual. I kind of missed what Elma said. I just see a reaction, but I don't think I got the message that Elma said. Why is Elma? Why is Sleepy gasping? Let's all do a black and forget everything. Okay. On Discord. I thought I missed, because sometimes YouTube comments don't show up. And now I realize that you're on Twitch. So my whole thought process just was wrong. This music. This music is white jadcore in a way. It's called Heartless Days. Now. Now. So short update. Next update. I think we have teasers. You love black? It does look good here, right? Ugh. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Andy. So I'll show these. I'll end the stream because I will have to walk around, check on mom and stuff. If I found, because I do want to finish the page today. If I found I can lock in on stream, I'll restart the stream. You get the notification on all that. If you're interested in seeing art, feel free to join. If I don't find it in me to stream, then hopefully soon. So, lock in, teaser time. I love Jad. Like, I was looking back at how long it had been since I talked in the server. I realized I've become a big Jad stan since... Really? We love Jad stands here. Jad has a lot of fans. Okay, so... I forgot what's the number of the panels. What's up with me? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it's not that big of a teaser. It's just some fun stuff to show you the vibe we're going for. Next week. Rejoice, everyone. We're getting more fillers. We're going back to filler time. Now I see it's too zoomed out, so go, appreciate. But of course, with every filler, we get we also get one thing with every filler. We get a buzzkill. Go on Dash this Thursday. Who invited this guy? Yeah, he's here to stay. He's here to stay. In the way, White Defender number 1. I love Chibi White. Lame Nerd Son. Yes, Lame Nerd Son. I love that. He's here for good. That's a good one, yes. Now, you can, until next week, I'll leave you to wonder what is pretty self-explanatory. I'll give you a game, like, this is your homework. Give me the conversation that's happening. And these are followed by this, by give him and yourself more credit, so. Kindergarten has homework. Massive buzzkill face right there, yes. I can't wait. Every Saturday, I feel one feeling. And it is, I can't wait. Every Saturday is... Every Saturday is me thinking, we're another Saturday close. To the meat of this chapter. Black says, let's get ice cream. White, pretty self-explanatory, of course, let's go. Yeah, and then chapter ends. I look forward to this all week. Same. Oh, thank you. I feel like we're back at that time when we had to guess what Daniel meant when he said to White, I'm wondering how you feel about. And we all guessed that he was taking White out for ice cream. And it turns out he's asking him to change therapists. Yeah. Honestly, don't be surprised if we go down that line of emotion, let's say. Emotional intensity or topic intensity. It always starts with faces like this, doesn't it? But if you change therapists, I'll get you an ice cream. This is too much. My god, if this book... I need to find a place in this book to just put a sticker of an ice cream or something, just for all the in-jokes. Almost 3 hours. We got the teasers, we finished the formatting and posted it. After this roller coaster of volume, I think the readers need an ice cream. I agree. I honestly, the other day I got myself ice cream. I didn't get myself ice cream. My mom got herself and I ice cream, and then I enjoyed it, and I remembered the stream. So I guess at least we have that. Here's the music. Ice cream will always connect us. I was trying to make a moment, to create a moment between me and the readers. Sleepy. No ice cream for Whack. Thanks a lot for coming, Schrodinger. I'm closing the stream as well. I really am happy to see you here. Thank you for all the chat. For loving White in all his looks, even the good boy look, shoujo look. The moment is over, you're done? Yeah. So. Thanks a lot for coming. Hope to see you if I restream. If not, see you around on the Discord or in some other stream, maybe next week, maybe next day. Enjoy your time and take it easy. Bye-bye.